Academic processional.
afternoon. Welcome to this most joyous occasion. Those who are able to remain standing, please do so for the singing of the National Anthem, led by Dr. Philip Burgess. Please be seated. My thanks to Dr. Burgess for leading us in the anthem, and to Dr. Steve Edders and the Catawba College Brass Ensemble for the pre-commencement and processional music. Please join me in expressing thanks to all of these talented folks. A very warm good afternoon to all of you. My name is Brian Lewis. It is my great joy to serve as the president of Catawba College, and I have the privilege of officiating at today's 2018 commencement exercises. We are assembled here to honor and to celebrate with these young these young people who have completed courses of study leading to bachelor's degrees, and who will go on from here to proudly represent Catawba College in many walks of life. What a great day this is. For our graduates, it is a day of joy and celebration. For the families, a day of pride, rejoicing, and maybe just a little bit of relief. But we gather on this special occasion, as has the Catawba College community for 167 years, to recognize and celebrate the achievement of our students who on this day receive their hard-earned diplomas. So before the trustees, faculty, staff, and students of Catawba College, I hereby declare this graduation exercise for the 2017-2018 academic year officially convened. To open our ceremonies this afternoon, I call to the podium our chaplain and senior vice president, Dr. Kenneth Clapp, member of the class of 1970, for the invocation. Dr. Clapp.
Please join with me in prayer. Gracious God, with anticipation and expectation, we approach this time, a time to be shared, a time to be celebrated with family, loved ones, classmates, and persons who have come to be special in so many ways. We gather to celebrate accomplishments sometimes achieved through hard work and sacrifice. We applaud growth and maturity that has been forged on the anvil of experience, refined by the fires of trial and error and hard knocks, and formed and shaped through the sharing and mentoring of caring family members, professors, and staff. Wonderful God, our presence here speaks to your love in creating us, your generosity in providing opportunities for the enhancement of the abilities and talents with which you have endowed us, and your sustaining power, enabling us to realize our potential. So we come in the spirit of praise and thanksgiving, celebrating not just this moment, but also celebrating you and your love for us. We entreat your blessings upon our time together. We call upon you to be present to us and to fill us with your Spirit and your grace. Awaken within us an understanding of what this event represents, and help us to hear and to be responsive to the challenges that are set before us. Amen.
Thank you, Dr. Clapp. Now you will hear briefly from some distinguished members of our platform party. Their names and their roles at the college are included in your program. We will begin with the chair of our Board of Trustees, Mr. Bill Graham.
Good afternoon. How's everyone? We hope everyone's is comfortable, but I wanted to bring you congratulations and greetings and welcome to the campus on behalf of the Board of Trustees of Catawba College. I have the great honor to serve as the chair of that group. And I wanted to say to each and every one of you, congratulations on reaching this milestone in your early life. You have a long way to go and a lot of career ahead of you. This is a special group as far as I'm concerned because my mom, her educational career was interrupted by yours truly. And she had the mental and emotional fortitude to raise 3 boys and still go to school, and achieved her nursing degree in the 1970s. So I look out at each one of your faces and I see my mom, and you applaud the hard work and the determination and the persistence and the get-it-done attitude that each and every one of you have. And for that, I say congratulations, not only for the achievement, but just the persistence in getting the job done. I want to thank the faculty for assisting each and every one of you, and the staff and the administration for the same. We're very, very, very proud of each and every one of you. As I told the crew that was here earlier, this is a life-changing moment. The door over here closes on your college career, possibly. Maybe you go on to master's and other adventures. But as you walk off the stage, you become an alumni, and other doors open up for you. So again, congratulations, and you always have a home here. You're always Catawba family, and we're always welcome here. And again, congratulations, and come back often. Thank you.
Welcome, friends, family, colleagues, and class of 2018. My name is Erin Doherty, and I am an associate professor of theater and faculty senate chair for the 2017-2018 year. On behalf of the Catawba College faculty, I bring greetings and congratulations to this highly anticipated day. I want to echo how proud we are of each and every one of our graduates and wish you the best as we go our separate ways. However, before you go, I'd like to throw out a last couple of parting observations and a last bit of advice. I'm sure during your time here, at least one of us has extolled the virtues of the liberal arts, how they will make you well-rounded, help you think critically and outside the box, and even lead to job security in the ever-changing labor market. They're true. However, I'm also sure there are a number of you who, though excited, are nervous about what comes next. Maybe you've landed that perfect job and you feel you have a straight path to success. Or maybe this degree is the key you've been waiting for to unlock a new job or promotion. Rest assured that wherever you have landed, it is temporary in the grand scheme of things, and none of us, even those on stage, have charted our paths perfectly. There will be a path forward, and even if it is not what you had expected or anticipated, it will be yours and where you were meant to be. Each turn, each sidetrack, each setback allows you to learn something further about yourself. Try not to be discouraged. I know those of you juggling families and jobs and untold responsibilities already know a bit about this. Don't worry about how you got here. It matters that you are here. Along the way, it is easy with all our thinking outside of the box to trap ourselves in boxes of our own making. A small example, I'm a costume designer. When I first started grad school, I had the stupid idea that if something didn't completely come out of my head, then it wasn't art. When I drew people out of my head, they looked like deranged Muppets. When I used a photograph or drew live people, they looked not half bad. I got some compliments. Now, no one told me that I couldn't use references or tools. It was me holding myself back. It made my job harder. As artists, as humans, we respond to stimuli around us all the time. We do not exist in a vacuum. On some level, I was afraid people would discount me and would not consider me legitimate. The reality is, someone will always be better at your job than you and more qualified. But you will always be better than someone else and more qualified in turn. This is experience. At the same time, we all have something to offer that is ours alone. So be fearless. Take each opportunity as a challenge. My last bit of advice is to take care of each other. As the Catawba alma mater states, there are friendships time cannot outwear. You will lean on each other over time, as you did here. Take care of each other also applies to all of us, as people, as fellow human beings. If you got nothing else from Catawba, I hope you got a sense of global citizenship and community. No matter how skilled you are, how brilliant, if you are a terrible person, and I judge you are not terrible people, eventually people will not want to work with you anymore in any capacity of your life. People want to work with others they can connect with, care for, enjoy talking to, who give back. So give back. Find something greater than yourselves and give back a little every day in small ways, in glances, in hugs, in empathy. Some people call this mindfulness. There is a connection between human thought, intention, spoken word, and action. We are all made of stars, of energy that is neither created nor destroyed, but that expands ever outwards. Though it seems intangible at best, we register this energy when people walk into the room. You all know those little black rain clouds that drain a room, just as we all know those people who, when they walk into a room, it's like they brought sunshine, and one look from them can make you feel a little more okay. We have a choice each and every day to bring negative or positive energy to the world around us. Be the positive. Thank you.
Well, good afternoon. As your director of the School of Evening and Graduate Studies, I'd like to welcome all of you here today and also all of you here today. And I'm going to address comments to each of you, but I'd also like to make a special shout out to our first RN to BSN graduates who are with us here today. I know I speak for all of the SEGS team, and Karen and Kimberly and Donna are also here today, when I say that we think of you as our peeps, because we've been walking with you down this journey for some number of months or years. And we are thrilled that you're in those seats today. We really are. By the way, we'll have those same seats available next year and the year after. So if you have any friends or family that maybe could sit those seats, be happy to give us their names or send them our way. President Lewis is going to shortly address you formally regarding your future. But I want to reflect a bit on your past journey that you took to get here today. Now, I'm not talking about that, I guess, really crazy drive up 85 today that 7 business graduates took and 10 BK graduates took through our partnership with Central Piedmont. That's an important trip, but it's not the journey I want to address today. You see, a journey is not the same as a trip. A trip is planned from point A to point B. A journey is very different, and because we know that citing your work is important, the 4th definition of journey, according to dictionary.com, is that it's a passage or progress from one stage to another. A journey, therefore, could have many steps and stops along the way. And your journey here today undoubtedly involved changes around you, and steps and probably stops while you were an adult student. So in a small twist from the podium today, instead of me talking about it, I'm going to have you tell us about those journeys. But you all took public speaking, right, according to Degree Work, so you can step up here and take over? Oh, okay, just kidding. But it's going to involve a little bit of movement. So I'm going to ask you some questions. If the answer to the question is yes, I'd like you to raise your left arm and keep it up. If an answer to another question is yes, your left arm's up, raise your right arm and leave it up. And if both arms are up and you got to answer yes, then do me a favor and stand up. Now, if you don't want to acknowledge a particular question for some reason, just wait till another question and fill it in then, and that may make sense. And the first 2 questions I will admit are kind of toughest because I want to talk about what you have all gone through as an adult student. So here we go. So while you were an active student, meaning you're hopefully registered and attending classes, how many of you have lost a parent or a person who raised you as a child? I know that I lost my father 2 years ago while you were all students, and I know that's a great loss, and I give you my sympathy and condolences of what that means for your life. How many of you or your spouse or a child have received a life-changing medical diagnosis while you were a student? How many of you had an employer close down? Now some more fun questions. Even if your employer did not close, you're in a significantly new job. A couple more hands. Who has had a major change in life status, which is that HR definition of a wedding or the opposite? Who has had a new child while you've been an adult student? How about a new grandchild? Who sent a child to college? How many of you, because of one of these or other issues, actually had to stop your degree dream at some point and start up later on? Now, I think from what I see up here, I think I see almost every hand or multiple hands up and some people standing. Thank you, by the way. This is a testament to how much life happens when you, as the adult student, are trying to accomplish what you're accomplishing today. So congratulations on your amazing perseverance to get through all of that to get here today. I'd like to ask all of us to applaud what clearly they've had to go through. Now, at this point, I have to admit, my notes say, some of you have seen this turtle on my desk, and I forgot to bring my turtle. So here's the turtle on my desk that my dad received from one of his mid-career bosses, and he gave it to me when he retired, and it's been on my desk ever since, and it will stay on my desk. And a lot of people say, why do you have a turtle on your desk? Well, neuropsychologist Dr. Ruth explained the turtle one time at a college graduation when she said, my favorite animal is the turtle. The reason for that is that in order for the turtle to move, it has to stick its neck out. There are going to be times in your life when you're going to stick your neck out. There will be challenges, and instead of hiding in a shell, you have to go out and meet them. Graduation is definitely a celebration, but in some ways it's also bittersweet for us because we know that we may not have the pleasure of engaging with you in the classroom again unless we launch those graduate programs, so keep those emails and letters coming about that. But personally, I have seen and heard the angst in your voices in the classroom, in the hallways, in the offices. I've received countless phone calls and emails from different people when things weren't quite going according to your plan and you were thinking of dropping a course sometimes because life was happening and you needed help, and I hope that we helped you through that process. I was recently reading comments from you about your impact on your time with us now that it's over. One of you said, I can use this in the future by helping to increase clientele and morale while monitoring accounts. Another one of you wrote, one of the most valuable concepts I have learned this past month is time management. I thought I knew how to manage my time wisely, but it turned out that I didn't. I learned that if you set minor goals for yourself, and you are more likely to achieve those and be less stressed. Another person wrote, the time management and project management skills I developed will be useful in almost any job I have. Hopefully I'll be able to break down large projects into small segments to be more efficient and less stressed. There must be a theme here on less stress. But as faculty, we hope you took the book knowledge and that practical knowledge and you put them together and change your life, because life will continue to happen for you. To the families and friends of our soon-to-be graduates, thank you for your support, as nobody got here alone today. As we just saw, there was no easy journey here. And each person in this room, every student, every family member, and every friend has given up something to be here today. You've given up fun. You've given up making memories that you can't repeat. You may have given up healthy eating and exercise. You've all given up some money. I'm pretty sure you all gave up sleep. So in my last act of one of your faculty members, I have one more homework assignment, but hopefully I think you'll like this one. I'm going to assign you to take what has been your study time and apply that to family time and friend time this summer at the beach, in the mountains, on the lake, on a motorcycle, in the backyard, on deck, someplace, because you deserve it and they deserve it. It's my honor to say a huge, heartfelt thanks to all of you that you allowed us as the Catawba community to be a part of your better future. Because this investment that you made in yourself over these past years will pay great dividends to you and your family for generations to come. You've worked long and hard to earn your place in those seats today. Congratulations, be a turtle, and best wishes for your future.
During our graduation exercise each year, we recognize those members of our faculty who are leaving the ranks of active teaching or academic administration and are retiring. Today, we recognize one of our colleagues who has contributed much to our institution. The School of Evening and Graduate Studies will bid farewell to Professor June McDowell Davis, a lecturer in marketing, who is retiring after 17 years of service. She joined Catawba in 2001 and has primarily been associated with SEGS, but has also served the college several times in the traditional day program. June earned her MBA from High Point after graduating summa cum laude in business administration and marketing. To prepare for a career in teaching, Professor McDowell Davis spent 23 years in industry, starting as a staff writer for the Times in Thomasville. She became business editor and also founded the Times Newspapers and Education program for students, authoring a study guide for students and teachers at local schools. She became public relations director for the Daily Group in Winston-Salem, where she developed what became a lifelong passion for her, providing marketing and public relations strategies. She founded her own firm, Mcdowell and Associates, to serve some of the largest names in Davidson County and the Thomasville area. Professor McDowell Davis is lured back to the industry to be the marketing director of Ansel Protective Clothing for a few years, but her entrepreneurial side took over and she returned to owning her own marketing strategy and consulting firm. Throughout her career, she won numerous awards, including recognition from the state of North Carolina for her editorial series on drug abuse in high school students. She has served her community throughout her life as Mayor Pro Tem of Thomasville, co-chair of the Davidson County Business Fair, board member for Thomasville Strategic Planning Commission, Thomasville Tourism Commission, and Davidson County Economic Development Commission. The PACE Group, Cities and Schools, Rotary Club, United Way, Salvation Army, and the YMCA. For all of her faithful service, she has received numerous honors and awards from Salvation Army, United Way, Thomasville Tourism Commission, Thomasville Junior Women's Club, North Carolina Federation of Women's Clubs, YMCA, and the Thomasville City Schools. Since she has always been busy, Professor McDowell Davis says her plans for retirement are to work a little bit less, furthering her education on how people learn and how nonverbal communication impact hiring decisions. Professor McDowell Davis, please join me at the podium so we can salute you for your years of service to the college and for the wonderful impact you've had on the lives of hundreds of Catawba College students.
We now move to the presentation of the Barbara Andrews Award. Each year, the college presents this award to the graduating senior in the School of Evening and Graduate Studies who most successfully embodies the attributes of character, leadership, and scholarship. This award was established and named in honor of Barbara Andrews, the first director of this program at Catawba College. The selection is made by the Catawba College faculty from the 6 graduating seniors in the program with the highest grade point averages. Students eligible are those who have attended Catawba for at least 2 years and have earned a cumulative grade point average of at least a 3.5. Please indulge me as I share some information about this year's Barbara Andrews Award recipient. As you've heard, our adult students have challenges unlike the traditional college student. They are busier with life. And this year's Barbara Andrews Award recipient is a fairly local resident, growing up about 25 miles away from campus in a small town rural area where she graduated from high school and entered the workforce like most of her classmates. Now working about 45 minutes away, it's just close enough to leave work and arrive on campus in time for class at 6 o'clock and to be ready for those 3-hour and 45-minute marathon learning sessions. Our recipient is in many ways a prototype of our typical working adult student who, in the middle of a successful career, realized that a bachelor's degree was needed to advance. Like so many of our students, her college path started at our local partner, Rowan Cabarrus Community College, before she transferred to Catawba in 2016. Climbing in a career and now overseeing multiple teams totaling about 15 people in the fast-growing and increasingly complex healthcare industry, our recipient says that the most helpful courses have been those in information systems. This is not surprising to us as we consider the importance of data and technology in so many careers and jobs today, especially in her field of payment processing and posting. Our 2018 recipient is also married to a graduate of the Catawba SEGS program, graduate of 2015, and she learned about this program from her husband. Perhaps we should consider that as another channel of recruiting. So she states that she doesn't have a lot of hobbies, which is common for a busy working adult student, but for the immediate future after today's graduation, she hopes to spend quite a bit of time with her youngest son, who starts kindergarten this fall, as well as her 4th grade son, both of whom reportedly keep her and her fellow Catawba graduate husband fairly busy. Now that she has completed her bachelor's degree, this lifelong learner has found the value in education alongside work experience. She's contemplating a master's degree either in general business or healthcare, both of which are degree programs that Catawba hopes to be able to offer to her and other adult students in the very near future. As she looks back at her undergraduate degree program, she recently told our director, and I quote, "I have enjoyed the program and being able to be with other people in the classroom who have experience and have a family to take care of, but also who need a degree, so we are all pushing each other. We all appreciate it more when you are a working adult." While that is a great testimony to our program, a more important testimony to her was a comment from one of her faculty who said, I quote, "We love all our students, but it is students like her who make us look forward to every minute in the classroom because she challenges us to be better and she challenges us to push ourselves to even greater heights." So, as we celebrate all of our students today, we especially celebrate our newest Barbara Andrews Award recipient and soon-to-be Catawba graduate, Leslie Humphrey. Would the junior marshal please escort Leslie to the stage? We now arrive at the time in the graduation ceremony when we recognize those students who, through their diligence and performance, have earned a degree from Catawba College. Again this year, we have students in our class of 2018 who earned their associate's degrees from CPCC, Central Piedmont Community College, then completed their bachelor's degree coursework in Catawba classes taught on CPCC campuses. We're thrilled to enjoy the unique partnership we have with CPCC and pleased to welcome our 6th cohort of graduates from this partnership. We also have with us today a representative from CPCC, Ms. Suzette Pounds, the program chair of accounting there. Suzette, if you would stand and let us recognize you, thank you for being here. Administrators and faculty in the business department at CPCC have collaborated with us at Catawba since 2012 when we began offering courses that led to a 4-year degree from our institution on their campus, and we are thrilled with those continued results. And although a representative from Davidson County Community College could not be with us today, I'd like to acknowledge that the partnership we enjoy with CPCC was actually modeled on the partnership we have with DCCC. We began collaborating with our colleagues in Lexington in 2010 to offer their graduates the opportunity to earn bachelor's degrees from us. So this is a time of joy and celebration, and also dignity benefiting or befitting the achievement of each student. The students' journeys, as you have learned, to this day and this moment, the achievements that they have been able to accomplish have been supported by family and friends, many of whom are here today. So we invite members of the family of each graduate to stand at your seats when your student's name is called so we may recognize your contribution to the success of each person. Students who are members of honor societies are also distinguished by cords of special colors that you will see them wearing. We ask you to refer to your program for a guide to the various colors of cords being worn by our graduates that symbolize their membership in these honor societies. I'm going to ask Mr. Graham, the chairman of our Board of Trustees, Dr. Constance Rogers-Lowry, our provost, and Professor David Pulliam, our college marshal, to assist in the awarding of the diplomas. Dr. James Stringfield, Professor of Education and Dean of the Goodman School of Education, will assist in the hooding of our Master of Education degree candidates. Dr. Lowry.
Will the candidates for Master of Education degree please rise? President Lewis, these degree candidates have completed the required course of study and have been duly instructed and examined by the faculty of Catawba College. The faculty find them worthy and recommend them for degree of Master of Education.
By authority of the Board of Trustees of Catawba College, under the charter from the state of North Carolina, I confer upon you the degree of Master of Education with all of the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
Will the junior marshals please escort the candidates for the degree Master of Education to the platform? Jennifer Ann Cross Bain, emphasis in STEM education. Jennifer Brown Barbie, emphasis in STEM education. Jenna Ann Bernard, emphasis in STEM education. Cindy D. Miller, emphasis in STEM education. Angela King Peterson, emphasis in STEM education. Aaliyah Khan Sloop, emphasis in STEM education. Kristen Ritchie Smith, emphasis in STEM education. Jamisha LaChanel Thomas, emphasis in STEM education. Let us congratulate these recipients of degrees. Will the candidates for degree Bachelor of Arts Education please rise? President Lewis, these degree candidates have completed the required course of study and have been duly instructed and examined by the faculty of Catawba College. The faculty find them worthy and recommend them for the degree Bachelor of Arts Education.
By authority of the Board of Trustees of Catawba College, under charter from the state of North Carolina, I confer upon you the degree of Bachelor of Arts Education with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. You can move your tassels from right to left, signifying you have left college. Congratulations.
Will the junior marshals please escort the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Arts Education to the platform? Elena Aviles. Michelle Halsey Bost. Adriana Bradley. Bernita Ann Branch, in absentia. Keishin Arlene Brown. Jenny Shaw Burkhart, summa cum laude. Lisa Renee Chaffin, cum laude. Erin Chanel Cherry. Nicole Inez Carver, in absentia. Candace Caldwell Drummond. Emily Ann Ellis. Jessica Ann Honeycutt, cum laude. Charisma Cree Jackson, in absentia. Charlene Jones. Kristen Michelle Jones. Tanya Janetta Keowu. Susan Lohr. Lynette McCorkle Turner. Lindsay Carter Miller. Alicia Doan Olivey, magna cum laude. Carla Patina. Lalana Marie Richardson. Michael Chad Seyfried, in absentia. Sheila Walker Stewart, magna cum laude. Rhonda Evans Sturdivant. Joanne Perry Tunstall. Tony Rontis Turner. Alana Simone White, magna cum laude. Lakeisha Nicole Yarrell. Please congratulate these individuals. Will the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Business Administration, please rise. President Lewis, these degree candidates have completed the required course of study and have been duly instructed and examined by the faculty of Catawba College. The faculty find them worthy and recommend them for the degree Bachelor of Business Administration.
By authority of the Board of Trustees of Catawba College, under charter from the state of North Carolina. Where am I? Take two. By authority of the Board of Trustees of Catawba College, under charter from the state of North Carolina, I confer upon you the degree of Bachelor of Business Administration with all of the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. Please move your tassels from right to left as you have also left college. Congratulations.
Will the junior marshals please escort the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Business Administration to the platform? La Quinta Ann Alexander. Kelly King Baker, summa cum laude. Cymbeline V. Casa Banks. LaShonda Shepard Belk, magna cum laude. Jason Marshall Binge. Sasha Deanne Bobbitt, cum laude. Hannah Lee Brown. Joseph Tyler Bumgardner, magna cum laude. Corcel West Chambly. Christina Gobble Clark, cum laude. Stefan Chavez Cowan. Ashley Berenice Cruz Garcia. Richard Neal Daly. Clarissa S. Best. Fadila Farouk Donaldson. Maricela Gonzalez, magna cum laude. Melissa Dawn Green, in absentia. Stephen Allen Gross, cum laude, in absentia. Stephanie Doan Grubb, cum laude. Rubia Enrita Guzman. Leslie Langston Humphrey, summa cum laude. Tyra Nichelle Jones. Janelle Ann Loeffler, in absentia. Madison Claire McCombs, magna cum laude. Jameson Dean Middlemiss. William Bradley Murphy, cum laude. Christine Lynn Phillips, summa cum laude. Irondi Rodriguez Mendoza, summa cum laude. Debbie Michelle Walls, magna cum laude. Alicia Black Wilson, magna cum laude. Arne Lavette Woods. There you go. Please congratulate these individuals. Will the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Science in Nursing please rise? It is my very great honor to announce that this is the very first year that Catawba College has awarded Bachelor of Science in Nursing degrees for those completing our RN to BSN program. President Lewis, these degree candidates have completed the required course of study and have been duly instructed and examined by the faculty of Catawba College. The faculty find them worthy and recommend them for the degree Bachelor of Science in Nursing.
By authority of the Board of Trustees of Catawba College, under charter from the state of North Carolina, with great pleasure I confer upon you the degree of Bachelor of Science in Nursing with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. You may move your tassels from right to left. You have left college. Congratulations.
Will the junior marshals please escort these candidates for the degree Bachelor of Science in Nursing to the platform? Diane Mills Arts, magna cum laude. Tiana Lavette Blackwell, magna cum laude. And finally, Colin Michael Doherty, summa cum laude in absentia. Please congratulate these.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in collectively saluting the members of the class of 2018, our newest alumni. Congratulations. Members of the class of 2018, we are honored by you, and we are honored to celebrate your achievements with you. Now, in a few moments, you're going to embark on new adventures with all this newfound time on your hands. You're going to embark on new callings outside this comfortable circle of college life. And you might imagine what awaits you, but you never really know. So, as the late Stephen Hawking encouraged us all, look at the stars, not at your feet. You have successfully transitioned from Catawba student to Catawba alumni. And in this portion of the program, I am supposed to charge you, so I will. I charge you to go forth and pursue a life of purpose and of service. I charge you to go forth and approach every opportunity, every challenge with enthusiasm, persistence, and goodwill. And I charge you to go forth to pursue excellence. Make your alma mater proud. Dr. Bobby Fong was serving as the president of Ursinus College in Pennsylvania before his untimely passing a few years ago. And he once said, and I quote, "The wisdom of the soul is knowledge of the world filtered through the medium of the heart." The wisdom of the soul is knowledge of the world filtered through the medium of the heart. I trust that over these last years, Catawba has imparted some wisdom to you, but more importantly, I trust that we have helped to enhance your capabilities for creating and developing wisdom. I trust that Catawba has not merely provided you with knowledge, but that we have strengthened and broadened the capacity of your hearts. Some of you who know me know I'm kind of fond of quoting my favorite philosopher, Jedi Master Yoda. And in the most recent Star Wars movie, when Jedi Master Luke Skywalker was disheartened when his young apprentice Rey departed from his teachings, Yoda said to him something that I think is true for all of us on the platform. Yoda said, "We are what they grow beyond." Graduates, we will take great pride as you grow beyond the circle of Catawba. In the words of our alma mater, "Rich and glorious be thy future, world of influence wide, and with us who bear thy culture, may thy precepts and spirit abide." Graduates, as you go forth, know that Catawba will watch and support you as you follow your dreams, your hearts, and your intuition, and we will celebrate proudly with you as you reach your highest potential. And remember that wherever life's journey takes you, Catawba will always be here to welcome you home as our circle will ever be unbroken. Now I ask that the audience rise to join in the singing of our alma mater. You'll find the lyrics printed in your program. After the alma mater, Dr. Clapp will present the benediction, and then I will ask members of the audience to remain at their seats until the recessional has been completed. Thank you again for joining us for this most joyous occasion, and God bless.
Let us pray. Creator God, you are greater than anything we can comprehend. You have given us life and sustained us in our lives. You have cared for us and provided for our needs. Your blessings upon us abound, and your mercy and love are without limitation. To you, dear God, we offer these words of thanksgiving for the lives of these graduates. We thank you for the abilities that you have given them, that they have chosen to use to reach this point in their lives. We thank you for the potential that they have to bring healing to a hurting world, to establish new standards of justice and goodness and peace, to bring others to a life of faith and love for you. And gracious God, as they prepare to go forth into new experiences and to reach new horizons, we pray that they will choose to make you a part of their daily walks. May their faith continue to grow, and may their love for you increase and abound. Fill them with joy and the kind of prosperity that is experienced by those who know and love you. Keep them safe on their journeys through life. Grant them the wisdom that will foster good decisions and faithful action. Enable them to establish homes where your presence may reign, and to know relationships informed and sustained by your love. And may your peace, comfort, hope, and love prevail in the hearts and lives of each of these persons who are so dear to us. Amen.
One, two, three.